Oliver, the world of trade and logistics is in quite the state of flux right now, with tariffs rising and protectionism making a comeback. From your perspective, how are these external market pressures affecting freight forwarding businesses and the interests of their shipper clients?
Well, my answer to this is the more difficult the environment, the more the shipper needs a great freight forwarder. Freight forwarding thrives on difficulty. Freight forwarding thrives on complexity. The prime example we've seen is COVID, where everybody suffered and freight forwarders had their heyday. I could envision something similar happen now. If you're dealing with freight forwarding and logistics, you're dealing with an almost unlimited universe of possibilities. That's the difference to being a travel agent, where the options, what you can offer, are more finite. And freight forwarding is all about service diversity and customization for specific customer needs. As said, the more complex, the better. Freight forwarders are an artist to finding great logistic solutions for their customer, no matter what. And therefore, I claim that a great forwarder, a great branch manager will make money under all market conditions. Even if a meteorite strikes or the sky falls down, they'll always find ways to make money.
Very interesting, Oliver. So, forwarders, you should be out there. You should be making more money right now because the market's been up and down in the last few weeks. Can you unpack a little bit, Oliver, what you mean in terms of how they go about doing that in practical terms as they manage in these logistics operations in this complicated time?
Yeah. As Mike, you were so kind to point out at the beginning of the interview that I have decades of experience, which means that I have decades of experience, and the downside is I'm very old. And in that context, I always like to tell a story from my very early days as an apprentice in the branch office of Schenker in southern Germany. And I was in charge of a number of trucks that I had to disposition. And as a beginner, I made the stupid mistake to order 2 trucks for the same destination, of which one wasn't needed. And then it was late in the evening, nice summer evening. And all of a sudden, somebody calls me, a customer calls, says, I have a huge problem. I need to get a spare part or a couple of spare parts urgently to a place far away. I urgently need a truck. Can you help me? And I reacted appropriately to the moment. This time I said, I'm not sure. Friday night, getting a truck, very difficult. I'll call you back. So I waited 10 minutes. Then I call him back. I say, I found a truck for you. But it was very difficult, and the price is a lot higher. It's about double of what it would normally cost. The customer said, no problem whatsoever. Let's do it immediately. And we made a hugely profitable business, a hugely profitable file. And that kind of encapsulates what freight forwarding is about. It's helping customers in difficult situations. And that is what I was referring to before. And that's how you make money in this business.